Dollar Tree has tons of Christmas decor out, and these LED lights are perfect for crafting. I brought home several of them. We're going to start with this canvas. I got this at Dollar Tree Plus. They are a 16 by 20. They come two in a pack for $5. I'm going to hand paint a pine tree, just an evergreen tree on the right side of the canvas. I'm going to speed it up for you. I love doing these type of crafts and paintings. I don't do them often, but I do enjoy doing them. So I'm just going to take a clean brush and just start dabbing onto the canvas, pretty much just making what will look like a pine tree. Don't be afraid to just try it. It's so easy. Just dab, dab, dab. And what you think will create a pine tree. I did create one that was smaller on the top and then kind of whitened on the bottom. To create what the illusion of what a trunk will look like, I just used some black paint. This is Waverly ink paint. And I'm just going to make a line down and then add extra paint, green paint on top, dabbing it just so it's kind of muted down just a bit. Once it was dry, I'm going to take a permanent marker and I'm just going to make a few dots. The LED lights that I am going to place are those colorful ones you see on the right side, and they come 10. So I want to make this tree have the lights on them, but I want to put them from the back. So I marked where I wanted to place them. Then I took one of my weeding tools and I'm just going to poke a hole and thread the light. Basically, just going to fold the light just a little bit and then poke it right through. Isn't that cute? How fun was this? I thoroughly enjoyed this craft. I'm going to do the same thing all the way down to the tree. Now, I was limited because I only had 10 lights, but if you want to put more lights on it, just get 2 packs of the lights and then that's it. You'll have more lights on the tree. Once I had it completely covered, I had to come up with a way to kind of hold the lights from the back. So I thought some clear tape would do great, and it did. I'm just going to cut a few pieces and just kind of place them one over each light to ensure that they're not going to go anywhere. And then I also taped the battery pack. I love working with window clings, and this one I actually got at Dollar General for $1. It says Merry and Bright, and I'm just going to place them right there and attach with Mod Podge. Once you dry fit them and you know where you want them, just add Mod Podge to the surface and then place the decal right on top. And then just remove any bubbles that you may see. I did this all the way down to the Bright. I did not seal it on top because I just didn't think it needed it. But if you want to, you can. But look how stunning this looks. That tree, oh my word. Definitely one of my favorites from today. What do you think? For the next Dollar Tree DIY craft for Christmas, I am going to take this poster board. It is bright. You can just use whatever you have. This is what we had at home. Maybe it was leftover from a project. I don't know. I'm just going to take a few pieces of tape and have them already handy next to me. And then I am going to create a cone. Once I had the shape and the size that I want, I'm going to take those pieces of tape and just secure it in place. Then I'm just going to start cutting at the bottom. The way you want to do this, you just want to start cutting and then you want to even it out little by little. So I just started cutting depending on what height I wanted the cone to be because this will be a little Christmas tree. I placed it and then just kept cutting until everything was nice and even. Now I want this tree to be white, so I am going to take one of the automobile towels that you can find at Dollar Tree in the automobile aisle. I'm going to place it down, add some hot glue, and then literally start covering the cone with the towel. The easiest way I find is just kind of wrap it around so it looks nice and neat. Hot glue is needed, and because it's a towel and paper, it glues so good. Once it was completely covered, now you want that excess towel to be completely gone, so I just cut off some of the excess and then hot glue it to the inside of the cone.
But the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe.
These beautiful LED lights are gorgeous. They have a greenery and some red berries. I found them at the Dollar Tree Plus section for $5. I ensured that they were working, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the tree from top to bottom. Because it is wired, it held at the top, but you can add a little dab of glue if you need to. Now, the thing with this is you just want to start wrapping, and then if you need to make it tighter, then just go up and above and then just make it tighter and snugger until you have enough without having too much excess lights at the end. Because it is wired, again, you can just fold it towards the inside and hide the battery pack right inside. That's how easy this project is. Holy moly, my friends, this is such a beautiful Christmas tree. You can make it any way you want. What do you think of this one? I love it. For the next Dollar Tree DIY Christmas craft, I am going to take 3 of these clear bulbs. I did recently a video using these, and I just had one more idea I wanted to bring to you. I'm also going to take one of these LED lights, actually 2 of them. The first one I am going to just start placing on the medium size as well as the small size. These lights have a little screw that you just want to remove. You want to place a AA battery right inside. You can find these at Dollar Tree as well. And then you just want to close it up again and tighten the little screw. Just very easy. I want to make a hole on the middle ornament. So I'm going to take the tip of my hot glue and just melt the hole right there on the bottom. Well, what will be the bottom, but basically it's just the top of the ornament. I'm going to thread the lights all the way through, and I'm going to leave 6 of the 10 lights inside the medium ornament. And then I'm going to place 4 of the lights on the small one, thread it through the top portion of the ornament until both ornaments meet right in the center. We're going to create a cute little snowman. We're going to keep it really simple too. You think you're going to love this one. All right, so now we're going to join both ornaments with some hot glue and just place a little ornament top inside the medium one. I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom one. I'm going to just melt a hole, thread another set of the lights. This one, because it's larger, we're going to place all 10 lights right inside. Then we're going to take a piece of foam. This is a round foam that you can find at Dollar Tree, 2 in a pack. Add hot glue in the center and then just press the ornament right in there. The heat from the hot glue is going to melt the foam and it's going to hold very well. I added a dab of glue in between the middle and the bottom ornament to hold them together. I'm going to take a piece of this beautiful fabric that I already had on hand, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the neck, make it nice and cute, and cut off any excess. I'm going to take some of these dusters, and I'm going to create what will look like a bed of snow right underneath the snowman. So I'm just going to cut the pieces, open them up as I need. These dusters are great for crafting, so next time you're at Dollar Tree, make sure you grab them. They come 3 in a pack. Once the bottom was completely covered, I just added hot glue and it was plenty sufficient. I want to add a few evergreens. These are ones I get on Amazon, but you can certainly use whatever you find at Dollar Tree as well. These little tiny ones also came from Amazon, and I have everything on my Amazon store, by the way. If I say I got something on Amazon, chances are it's in there, so check it out. It is linked below. I added a cute little pine cone right in the center, and look how simple, fresh, but very festive this beautiful snowman is. I love this one. What do you think? For the next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take these bamboo sticks that I get on Amazon. They're very flexible and they come a ton in a pack. And yes, they are in my Amazon store. I'm going to stain them brown using Rust-Oleum glaze in the brown tone. And then we're going to start shaping what will look like a star. So I'm just going to dry fit it first to make sure it's where I want it. And then I'm going to start hot gluing every corner, as well as everywhere where each stick meet each other. That way it's going to be nice and strong hold. Now I wanted to add a little bit of a rustic look to it, plus also cover up the edges. So at every point of the star, I'm going to add jute string. I'm going to hot glue a little bit first, and then I'm just going to start wrapping it around. And once it's wrapped, I am going to hot glue the end. This is going to give me a very strong hold as well as give it a little bit more of character. Now we are going to bring in these LED lights. Now these are from Amazon, but if you have the Dollar Tree ones, you can use those. I'm going to start wrapping it around all over the star, ensuring that each light lands on the front of the star, okay? That is why you see me kind of like holding it as I'm threading it through. Once I had it attached, I'm just going to hot glue the little battery pack to one end, and that's it. Such an easy project, my friends. Anyone can do this. This will be a fun one to do with the kiddos too. What do you think? For the next Dollar Tree Christmas craft, I'm going to take one of these beautiful jars. It has such a beautiful design on it. We're going to remove the cap and put that to the side. We're not going to use it. I'm going to take one more of those lights and I'm just going to place them right inside. Once I had the lights inside, I needed to find a way to attach the battery pack. Now, hot glue doesn't do well with glass in my opinion, so I'm just going to use some duct tape, and it actually did really well holding it together. I'm going to take this little snowman ornament that I thought was a pretty good size and so darling. I'm going to remove the greenery from it that it had originally, and I'm going to replace it with some larger ones from Dollar Tree. And now I'm going to take one of these bells that are at Dollar Tree currently. They have 9 in a pack, and they're not like very shiny. They do have a sheen, and I really love the way they look. I'm going to hot glue one to the top there, center, and then use the little pine cone that came with it originally. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and just place some on the rim of the jar and then place the snowman head right on top. I think it's turning out so cute. Now I do want to cover the thread from the jar, so I had this piece of leftover scarf from another project. I thought it would be perfect to add a scarf and then leave the little yarn just hanging down. I thought that added some really cool texture. I'm going to hot glue it in place, cut off the excess, and then I'm going to add a pine cone just to add a little something to the front. And that's it, my friends. What a beautiful and easy snowman. So festive. It lights up. I love anything that lights up. What do you think of this one? I'd love to know what you think. If you love this video, I have another one here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree Christmas DIY crafts. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.